Hey, get her out. She's a...
doing nothing.
Ma'am, go and step up.
Let's
just dump her up. Ma'am, step out of the
No,
car.
I'm not. I was
Step out of
literally
the car.
just getting out to see if he...
That's fine. Can you step out, please? You're under arrest. Ma'am, step out of the car, please. You're going to catch more charges.
Please.
Just step out of the car.
I didn't do nothing. I cannot...
Step out of the car. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I just was getting out.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
Can you...
You just step out. I need you to face your car.
No, because I'm tired.
Get out.
I will get out. I will.
Get out
no,
of the
please,
car.
I'm a woman.
Get out. I don't care what you are. Step out.
Can I...
Quit reaching for
I'm
shit.
trying to... Stop!
Got her.
What's wrong?
You're reaching for stuff, and we don't know what you're reaching for.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
This traffic stop started off like many others, but within minutes it turned into something way more intense than anyone expected. What began as a simple pullover quickly escalated into confusion, arguments, and eventually an arrest. Let's break it down. The officer initiates a traffic stop but immediately notices something unusual. The driver doesn't pull over right away. Instead, she continues driving for nearly 2 miles before finally stopping.
Why are we taking so long to pull over?
I'm trying to get her right here to work.
Okay, that's not how that works.
Well, I wasn't trying to avoiding it. I was trying to get over, but the lady obviously, you seen, she just kept stopping.
I understand, but when lights get turned on, though, you got to pull over immediately. Okay.
I get it.
You-
but she literally has 2 minutes, so she's gonna get out and walk to work.
I understand that. But,
Okay.
you get your license on you. Well, she's not free to leave just yet, so hang on.
Now, from the driver's perspective, she claims she was just trying to find a safe place to pull over, and even says she thought the officer was directing her to keep going. But from the officer's point of view, that delay raises a red flag, because when emergency lights come on, the expectation is simple: pull over immediately. Once contact is made, the officer explains the original reason for the stop. The vehicle's temporary tag isn't properly visible. It's inside the back window, but laid flat in a way that makes it unreadable from behind. And that's a problem because officers need to clearly see registration details at all times.
She's not. You get your driver's license on you? The reason I was stopping you in the first place, you don't have a license plate on the car.
I do. It's a 30-day tag right there.
It's got to be visible, though, in the back window. Stay in the car. You got any weapons on you inside the car? Okay.
That's the only way to go.
You got to like tape it up in the window though, because where it's at from behind, it's laid flat down. You can't read any of those numbers. You got to be able to read the plate number, the registration sticker, and like the expiration date. I can't even read that.
Then things get more complicated. The officer begins reviewing the driver's license status and discovers she's operating under restricted driving privileges. That means she's only allowed to drive under specific conditions, like going to and from work or taking her kids to school.
Are you supposed to be taking her to work though? Because I don't see anywhere on privileges where it says she can go to work. You take her to work.
I'm at work right now.
You're at work?
Yes. You want to talk to my boss? Oh, here goes Dom.
If you're at work, how are you taking her to work?
I work for IT, so I do IT for a lot of different companies around here.
All right. Because that's my concern though. Is like
I might need you to explain my job.
Well, I get it doesn't matter what your job does. It says that you're allowed to drive to and from work every day, and you're allowed to take the kids to school.
Yeah, to and from, but my work is driving.
But here's where confusion kicks in. The driver insists that driving is her job. She explains that she works across different areas, transporting people as part of her work. The officer, however, isn't fully convinced. From his interpretation, her current situation doesn't clearly fall within those limited privileges. Still, he gives her some leeway, but warns her she's pushing the limits.
My work is driving around. I do IT for...
Okay. You see what I'm saying, though?
Mommy, I don't know you guys yet. So we're in White House, Monclova, Springfield. We do IT for all the little small places.
You see what I'm getting at, though? This says basically when it comes to the kids, it says taking children to school, not to taking to work. I get that you're currently on the clock, but you're I'm not gonna make an issue of it, but you're kind of towing the line. All right.
Okay.
Because basically this says like, you know, basically while you're working, I'm surprised they're letting you take people to do that outside of work.
This is my work though.
To transport your kids to work?
No, I'm leaving work.
To go home.
To go home. She's on my way to go home from work.
That's what I'm saying. Your privileges doesn't allow you to do that.
Your
privileges tell you to go to and from work.
Take my children
to school.
Where I need to go to appointments.
Correct.
To anything that for my children.
It doesn't say anything. It says doctor's appointments and school.
I'll make sure I get it more clear then.
Okay. Does she have a license, or is that why she doesn't have a license?
She doesn't.
No? Okay. How does she, when you can't take her to work, how does she normally get to work?
Her brother, her dad.
What was the issue today with them taking her?
She came with me to work so that when I leave work, she can get dropped off.
Okay.
Then I work.
All right. I'm going to give you a benefit of the doubt on that one, but just be careful because you're pushing it. All right.
At this point, the officer decides to issue citations for two things: improper display of license plates, failure to comply with the police signal. That second one is key because of the delay in pulling over. Even though the driver insists it was a misunderstanding, the officer sees it differently.
So basically what's going to happen is where the tags were, they weren't because they were laying flat. And they were actually, the actual numbers on the plate were tucked in underneath the window where you couldn't read it, okay? So you're going to be cited for display of plate and then failure to comply. Failure to comply basically means when you're trying to be pulled over by an officer, you continue driving and basically ignore the order, okay? You driving 2-3 miles with my lights and sirens on behind you because I get why you were doing it.
Well, I told you to follow me, and I seen you wave at me like, okay.
I saw you point like that. I thought
go up, and you're like, okay.
And I thought you were going to pull into a parking lot.
Like,
I thought you were going to
follow you.
Can I talk?
I'm like,
Can I talk? I thought you meant you were going to pull off the road into the parking lot, not drive 2 miles down the road.
So we both thought different.
Well, I mean, I've never had anybody do that was just decides to drive 2 miles on the road when they're being pulled over.
I didn't.
You didn't know you were getting pulled over?
No. A lot of people were stopped.
Okay, so why did you stop and then look at me and wave to go forward?
Because I waved because there was cars, and I'm like, come on, follow me.
So when a cop car has license sirens on directly behind you, what does that normally imply?
I didn't break the law, sir. I didn't do anything wrong.
All right, well, we'll determine that in court. Just hang tight. I'm going to get your ticket. We'll get you out of here.
In your car. Get back in your car.
In the car.
And just when it seems like the situation is wrapping up, everything changes. The passenger suddenly steps out of the vehicle. The officer immediately reacts, giving clear commands to stop and step out properly. But instead of complying right away, the situation becomes tense. The passenger hesitates, questions what's happening, and that hesitation quickly escalates things.
Hey, get her out. She's
I'm not doing nothing.
Ma'am, go and step up.
Let's
just dump her up. Ma'am, step out of the car.
I'm not. I was literally
just
getting out to see if he...
That's fine. Can you step out, please? You're under arrest. Ma'am, step out of the car, please. You're going to catch more charges.
Please.
Just step out of the car.
I didn't do nothing. I cannot...
Step out of the car. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I just was getting out.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
Can you...
Can you just step out? I need you to face your car.
No, because I'm sorry.
Get out.
I will get out. I will.
Get out
no,
of the
please,
car.
I'm a woman.
Get out. I don't care what you are. Step out.
Can I...
Quit reaching for shit.
Stop! What's wrong?
You're reaching for stuff, and we don't know what you're reaching for.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
Within seconds, the situation turns physical. The officer moves to detain the passenger, citing non-compliance and resistance. From the passenger's perspective, she insists she did nothing wrong. But from the officer's perspective, stepping out unexpectedly and not following commands creates a safety concern. And in these situations, hesitation or resistance, even briefly, can lead to additional charges.
Resisting.
I'm not resisting, and you see
Then
that.
relax.
I'm fine. Here you go.
You're reaching for stuff, and we have no idea what you're reaching for.
I got in my car like you asked me. I did everything like you asked me. Please.
Did I ask you to step out and you stayed?
Because I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. Please just think about this. I have so much to lose.
123. You need to come back here,
Don't say
please.
you're arresting me,
Go to
please.
side.
Yes, you're under arrest.
Please.
Roll over.
Roll on your side and sit up.
I literally
They're up. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God, please, God.
Make sure she got on the right side. Right side.
King out of Tom, 6993.
My daughter will more than likely be back here.
Okay, she's got to call somebody to get her home.
She had something in her hand. She was trying to, look like she was trying to ditch. So.
No, I was grabbing my...
Have a seat.
Let's, hold on a second.
What's up?
I want to check this.
Take it off if you want.
No,
There's
I just-
nothing in it.
Those cuffs too tight?
23 to 135 on Main.
They're double locked.
This one's
Jacob.
Hey.
Can
Okay,
you
good.
just search, look for whatever you want,
Okay, good.
and please
Okay.
don't arrest me.
You're under arrest. Have a seat.
Please give me a second chance.
No, we're not doing that.
Sir.
Have a seat. I give you a chance. I ask you to step out. You tell me no, and then I'll try to...
Sir, can I explain something?
You gotta understand, when an officer tells you got the car, you have to get out.
And
then when I try to-
getting arrested, that's why.
You were getting arrested.
No, what?
And then I try to pull you out, and you pull away from me. That's resisting arrest. So now you're getting charged with resisting arrest.
Please,
You're getting charged with failure to comply.
Please, I have 6 children.
Well, what do you need out of that car to go with you? Please kick your feet in.
I need you to give me another chance.
No, we're past that point.
Please.
No, we're absolutely not.
Sir, both of you guys seen I wasn't doing nothing.
You were reaching for something and we told you not to.
I wasn't. I got in my car.
Did you want that stuff going with your daughter or with you? The backpack and stuff.
Is she going to be allowed to take my keys to my car and everything?
Well, the car's getting towed.
123 dispatch, that's for me. I'm requested at 153.
Cannot believe this.
168. Are you needed over there?
Are you like...
It's up to you. It's your property. If you want,
You can give it all to my daughter. I don't have money for the tow or my purse or anything, but
Okay, I'll give it to her.
Can I have some? My cousin works with her. She's the manager at Chipotle. I don't even know where I'm at right now. At Tony Packers. Can she come and get my vehicle for me?
we're past that point. No.
Officer, I didn't do nothing. You told me I was good to go. Like I was.
No, I said, I need you to sit in the car. I'm going to go write your paperwork. And then you decided to get out of the car.
Because my boss was on the phone and I work with IT and I was just going to the back seat.
I understand that, but when I give you, because there's case law that covers when I lawfully ask you to stay in the car, you have to stay in the car. If you get out of it, that's
And then they said, get in, and I was like, okay, I got in, please.
and then I asked you to step out because you were under arrest, and you
I'm on
didn't.
my period, I'm bleeding through all the way, and this is
Okay,
just a lot right
when we
now.
get down there, they'll have feminine products for you, okay?
This is crazy.
I'll be right back with you, okay?
This is crazy, please. Hey,
Do you need medics?
yeah.
What for?
Because,
I'm being serious. Like, are you hurt? Like, do you need medics?
yes, I've been bleeding for 3 weeks.
I'm not-
You guys done pulled me out of the car by my legs and my...
Are you bleeding?
Like I was a fucking rag doll. You're not even... Officer, I hope you don't have no daughters or grandchildren or a mother. Because
I'm saying, other than your menstrual cycle, do you need medics? I understand you're bleeding because you have a menstrual cycle.
Goodness.
I'm saying, do your arms, legs, head, do you have any injuries like that? Like I said, with your menstrual cycle.
Just do what you gotta do.
Well, I just need to know if you're hurt.
I gotta get in and out.
I know.
I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta do now.
I still have a duty to make sure if you need medical attention, I gotta get it to you.
If you wouldn't even be here, just come.
Change his phone number, whatever.
I'm asking her about medical. She's not giving me an answer, so.
In the end, the passenger is charged with failure to comply with a lawful order, resisting arrest. What started as a simple traffic stop over a license plate ended with someone being taken into custody. Situations like this show how quickly things can escalate during a traffic stop. Miscommunication, assumptions, and small decisions in the moment can completely change the outcome. What do you think? Was this just a misunderstanding that got out of control, or could it have been handled differently? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this one, you'll definitely want to see the next case. Just click on another video title, The Terrifying Shift from Nice to Nightmare, and keep watching.